guys, if there is one thing that I would say that holds me the most to planet Earth, it would be sex and intimacy. The one thing that is still, enticing enough to pull my mind away from the divine. I guess there are a lot of things actually that still pull my mind away from the divine, to be fair. But I would categorize it as having the most strength, at least in my circumstance personally. But what I've been kind of reflecting on is, like, as much as I can obsess and crave at worst for sex and intimacy, I wonder if it's really what I even want. Like obviously I do want to experience it, right? Like, otherwise we wouldn't go after those experiences, we wouldn't pursue them. But there have been, I just think about this one key moment in my life. For me, it's key, One memory I kind of come back to when I think about this. It was at a music festival some years ago. And for about 4 days, I was like really trying to get with girls, like that was my fucking mission. That was my goal. And it was just not happening. Like, I could not be the fucking guy to get with the fucking girl, general type of girl that I wanted to at that time. Like, it just wasn't fucking happening. Couldn't fucking pull it off. And it was the last night of the festival, and I just said, fuck it. Took some booms and fucking just gonna fucking see what happens. Just kind of letting go. Fuck it. Let's enjoy. And at this festival, there's a huge bridge kind of linking the campsite to the main party. And I'm starting to cross this bridge, and I see in the distance, about 200 meters away, like 100 meters away, this guy dressed in all black on this bicycle, just staring at me from like a distance, just looking at me. I was like, stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, what the heck? And it just kind of throws me into a strange state where I'm kind of all of a sudden like very self-analytical, like what's going on? Where am I? Like, what am I doing right now? I'm like, all right, I'm going to this huge party over here. I was completely deserted, nobody else around me. I'm going to this party, seeing, hearing all the noises. Whoa, this seems like so much fun. And I asked myself, is that what you want to go do right now? Is that where you want to go? And I kind of just sit with myself thinking for like probably 3 or 4 or even 5 minutes, just sitting there silently waiting for an answer. And I hear just a little smallest voice. No. And I was so fucking confused by that response. Like, because I was pretty fucking sure, like, I was fucking positive that that's what I wanted to do. I want to go to the party. I want to find girls. Like, that was my fucking motive. And to hear the response of myself say that, no, I didn't want to go do that, I was so freaking confused. I was like, what do you want to go do then? And again, I wait in silence with myself, and again, I hear the little voice say, maybe just go find somewhere, be alone for a while, and just be with yourself, be with your thoughts. I was like, all right, let's go do that. Went and did that, and a reason I was just thinking about it today is like being caught again in like kind of this week-long period of like desiring again, for whatever reason, hormones, doesn't really matter, but whatever, just caught in this snowstorm of desire again. I'm just remembering this, and it just really gets me wondering, like, I'm probably just not in touch with what I really want, you know? Like, that voice of the self is so quiet and so subtle, you know? And like, I'm a bit annoyed that I can't fucking hear that easily. It's fucking annoying. Like, that's like, I want fucking daily constant contact with that voice, you know? Like, I want to fucking be with my deeper self, you know? I'm such a fucking mental nutcase, you know? I'm so fucking in the mind. Like, I'm so banal. I'm so, like, gross, you know? Physical, like, obvious, you know? It's so not subtle. It really takes, like, a lot of mental calmness to hear that voice. And it's so easy to be not mentally calm, you know? It's so easy to be distracted. So I'm just reaffirming today that priority number one above all else, the intention of all sadhana for me right now is just to get in touch with myself, with that voice of the higher version of you, that voice that is the divine who speaks through you, perhaps, you know, or at least is a higher or more real part of you, or more a part of you that's deeper than your mental construct of who you think and believe yourself to be, that has probably been partially created by society and samskaras and all these other things. So anyway, shout out to the true self.